So, some couple of weeks ago, we got to hear from Yomi Fabiyi, not from him directly. It came from Karimo, Wunmi's sister, that there is this conversation Mohbad's younger brother had with Yomi Fabiyi, activist, that he has information. In fact, he said, how my brother fell from the staircase, how he was pushed, how one pushed him, how he fell. And a video was sent. A 3-second video was sent with the face blurred. The voice of Karimo's sister, Wunmi, and also of Mohbad could be heard. Now, a lot of people have said a lot of things about it, but ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a shocker. Because some couple of hours ago, pressure was mounted on Yomi Fabiyi. They said, Mister, if you are truly for justice for Mohbad, how come when you met Mohbad's father, when you met him at the police station where Mohbad's case is being handled, since that's where you said you want to go to, not where Karimo was diverting you to, where they have the father of one of those people that Karimo's mother, somehow has something to do with, father of one person, how come? Since you didn't go there, you knew it was going to be a trap. You did not go there. You went somewhere else. And that place you went to is the place where Mohbad's case is being handled. You took a petition there. Karimo said, no, there is no petition. It's a lie. It's not true. That's where people started becoming suspicious of Karimo. They were suspicious because Mr. Yomi Fabiyi had posted a stamped petition on his page. And it would be stupid of him, being a public figure, to have a forged petition stamped. It will not make sense because the police are also looking at this, and he knows that people will take a copy of it and send to the police. This will be crime. And Karimo kept saying it's not true, and people became suspicious. That's when people started kind of getting to understand what Karimo is into on this justice for Mohbad. But that is not what I want to talk about, because what you're about to hear, ladies and gentlemen, is deeper than that. Because of the pressure that was mounted on Yomi Fabiyi, he had no option. They said, when you met Mohbad's father and the lawyer, Wahab Shitu, at the police station, when he heard that his son, Adura, and Damola are in the custody of the police, when the man requested for that video, the video that was sent to you, did you show it to him? Did you produce the video? Did you give it to the police? Did you give it to the lawyer? What exactly is it that happened? Did you produce it? Well, he didn't do it then. But now, that video is available. He said he didn't trust Mohbad's father because of certain things that had happened in the past. That's the reason why he didn't do what he was supposed to do or what was requested of him. He said now is the time. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a shocker. Please like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. Still on justice for Mohbad.
I don't know what is going on. Tẹ́bátì ọ̀fẹ́ ló gbọ́ nǹkan nísìn wọ́n ti parọ́ oríṣiríṣi nígbà tó gbélẹ̀ tá gbé message jáde canary way ni they would even say the booking just started with èmi lèmi lọ sọ pé kéèyàn kọ́ lọ jí phone. She's trying to she was the first person to want to tone down and rubbish this. Ó belong to Saku gbogbo àwọn tó súnmọ́ bàbá Mohbad. The baba Mohbad never said Bukky policy information pé that shot was fake. It means that is nítorí tó send sí Yomi ẹ lórí, and you are on my side, and you came out and said you wanted to debunk it. You made a mess of it already. And then the next thing, the Caribou fell for the trap and began to start saying, I want to defend. And to twist the brain there. And to okay, to the Davala, or not to so why? And to have you let me lori, and to I'm involved, my name, my reputation, I could go to Kiwa face your gomboye, Kosho Tabi Mole. And to say Yomi, Yomi, Kiri, and the Mule. How to work okay, to low pattern commissioner of police. And to better fake petition, Kiriko, Motu Lossi, commissioner of police. Omabo Kodibo, Motu Lobe. Nonsense. When it comes to caring for another person, when it comes to other people, if you are properly raised, if your parents raise you well, if you are raised in a same society, there is nothing like you will not going to mind your business when it comes to abuse, fundamental human rights, or the voiceless. It becomes your business. That is how you should raise your children. If you are not raised that way, it's because your upbringing is dysfunctional. Oyinbo, this and Oyinbo, they care about us. Adebe, a woman want treating your dudu. One meant to fine, one meant to ugly, one meant to wagbada, one meant to shirt. They care, they put their life, they do everything. Even some of them will put their life on the line trying to save yours. It is the duty of every citizen to look out for the other person. That is one of the reasons why Tashimo value Olopa, Tashimo value Army, because we are not raised to understand that these people doing this job is beyond salary. It takes extra sacrifice to say, more than okay, cool, affect me, I will continue. Tony be ring cut too bad. So it's pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. Best of themselves on social media until everything is sorted. But on this particular one, Tani, about Demodada, we can have a credible witness via this one. Not just an evidence, a credible witness. So that whoever took Mohbad's life, kò sí àní mo fẹ́ mọ iye lọ́yà tó máa tẹ̀lé wọ́n máa jẹ́ kó yẹ straight ní pé a ti try fún ẹ ti pẹ́ o orí nǹkan tá ṣe sista ìrora plead guilty kó lè bọ́ sí rọrùn tó bá sọ pé not guilty gbogbo case tá à ń wò yìí kò lè lójú oṣù mẹ́ta oṣù mẹ́rin lọ because a máa takú sí wọn lọ́rùn they must give us speedy trial if 1 year or 1 year plus la fi ń wá what pa Mohbad the moment we have clear cut evidence we have a genuine witness. Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kéèsì yẹn a máa takú lórí speedy trial ibẹ̀ yẹn lẹ́sẹ̀ máa tí ẹ wá rí wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́tọ́ lónìí tọ̀nù ẹ̀wọ̀n any court yẹn kọ́ any case kọ́ sún Yomi sọ ti wá every ó pẹ́ jù 2 weeks agbọ́dọ̀ bóyá lọ mo jẹ̀bi ó jẹ̀bi àyíkiri kọ́ bóyá ẹ̀ṣà sí bail ọ̀nà bail para wọ́n máa fún wọn ní fún kótó mi ti bail para kúrò let's go there. Nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ mú jáde ẹlẹ́rìí tó fẹ́ pè jáde pé òun kọ́ lòun pa Mohbad evidence tó fẹ́ mú jáde pé òun lòun kọ́kọ́ lòun pa Mohbad against ẹ̀rí táwa bá kólẹ̀ afẹ́ máa wò ó bó ṣe fẹ́ delay wa fẹ́ wò ó kọ́nítọ̀ máa ṣe yín wọ́n máa rù wá sí kóòtù. Adura came to write statement nípa àǹtí ìjọsí ó máa address to corner. They should be able to look into that. Ṣé mi ni máa yẹ tí lọ wá address Adura wa? Mo ti fẹ́ address Adura. Ó gba àwọn gbódú títàn fún mi ṣọ́ yẹn. Òun ní bákan lára tèmi. So, but it's still very easy. If the father is ready, he can easily, go to party or write a fresh petition. If the son or Baba Mohbad himself call me and ask that I should help him with this, and I will tell him, this delay toba fi sheka fún mi ma dùn mí. I get what I'm saying. Secondly, if his son requests I can even walk to the SANS office and submit it myself. Or come here, and then they should take it away from anything Lagos State command. They should want to we will not get justice for Mohbad if we rely on anything Lagos State command say CID now. If Kagbelos okay, I want to come on try it. If that's okay, if they need the case file, they will order for it and they will collect it from them. It's still the same police force. Whoever is helping them, whoever is doing this, don't she need influence in anything Lagos State? Timoli advising here. And I'm doing this because of the love I have for this crusade and the love and interest because I want Mohbad to have justice and go and rest peacefully. That is what I want to advise openly. Take the case, whether it's Sanshitu that will be writing any petition. If he wants my assistant, if he contacts me, fine. But I don't trust giving anything. No, giving to Baba Mohbad. It's not what I want to do. I'm willing, if his son is working on the case now, I can give it to him, provided he's going to utilize it. Because Timafu on top of she on holiday, Tomato my be Sir Alpha, my dish atayan. Bí mo ṣe fún legal team pẹ̀lú Mr. Fabiyi wá nìyẹn, ọ̀tọ̀ ni tó fi ṣe ńgbà yẹn. Ó padà tún on throw me under the bus, one subject me to cyberbullying. Mi gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀rí ilé ayé, mo fún wọn ní information because next thing wọ́n ní fake ni ABCD ni mo fáwọn, mo gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀rí pé fake address. The next thing, he came and he was arguing with me, ẹ̀yin tẹ̀pẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé family. At what point do I look like what I am doing is nǹkan tó yẹ kó máa fi bú mi àbí tó yẹ kó máa fi yìn mí? Mi ìpò ọkọ̀ báyìí, kí ni mixing me up with? I'm not a TikToker. I'm not a blogger. Kọ́tọ̀kọ́tọ̀. Ẹ ti máa ṣe bálabàlá. Wọ́n á kọ̀ sáré máa hun kan, wọ́n á máa ba orúkọ. Gbogbo ìtí Bukky Jesse yẹn ti ṣe. Tí àwọn kan ti wò ó pé okay, this is who Yomi is. Òun ló ń kọ kíní sí ra ẹ̀. How true is that now? How does she look like a justice fighter? How does she look like she's saying something of the truth? Until one who are used to the fracas. Let's bring this person down, pull him down. You can't be bringing that. Le mo be se ma distinguish yen pẹ̀lú fight for justice. Egbe yen wonu serious case, homicide. Ẹni tó wá ń ṣe nǹkan gidi. Tó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo tó woro tẹ́ ń ṣe. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe lẹ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mú ẹnu àtẹ́lù. Ẹ dẹ̀ fẹ́ ká yé àwọn ọmọ tí dá. Ẹ rò pé gbogbo ìtẹ́ṣe yẹn consequence ò ní padà wá. So owó náà ni mò ń wá tí mo fi sálọ lóyìnbó tí mo tún padà sínú same struggle. Mọ mí nìyẹn. Because you have a shallow brain then mo bẹ ṣe máa wò báyìí pé ọmọ ó dàbí pa tí ń ṣí sọ o ó dàbí pa tí ń ṣí Yomi rò. Because we can't understand it. Because when it's the mistake I make is when I go to some platforms, I want to know it's an ambush. They will ask you some questions on the spot. Even I want to know what the governors talk about possible. Because some people will ask questions that Omokoko makes sense, but they will ask you because you are already on a hot seat. So first, whether there is public lawyer or no public lawyer, if truly there is a senior advocate working with Baba Mohbad, the only thing ni pé tí senior advocate yẹn fúnra rẹ̀ tó ti mọ̀ paru ko he would like Yomi, you know what, don't send it, I understand you because I have dealt with enough cases. Sir, this is the condition. Ìyẹn yàtọ̀ síta máa sọ lórí social media. But ẹni tá sọ pé àbúrò yín ẹni tẹ́ fi power of attorney tẹ́ trust tá sọ pé ṣàdúrù kan bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ mẹ́nubà tẹ́ apologize tẹ́ wá àtúnṣe sí ẹ wá ń bọ́ síta ẹni kọ̀ fún yín bèrè lọ́wọ́ mi at any point. You never even called me at once to say, Mr. Yomi, ihun tí wọ́n sọ fún yín àbí ihun tẹ́ ń rò tẹ́ ṣe rò pé mo wá ṣe nu justice for Mohbad. Ẹni tó yẹ kẹ́ máa kí kẹ́ máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ẹ sọ mi di competitor àbí rubbish tẹ́ kọ̀ rò pé èèyàn wá ṣe lórí social media. Tó bá jẹ́ pé òótọ́ lẹ̀ wá justice, ìyú tí ẹ ti fi mindset dẹ́tí àwọn èèyàn tó ń rojọ́ fún yín kẹ́tí fi bàjẹ́ nu case ọmọ yẹn òun ló ti pọ̀ jù. Because long ago we would have finished up this case, but you allowed people because everybody believe pé oh eléyìí wá owó wá ní irú owó wèrè wo. Important, we all should understand this now. Nobody should come out and say wọ́n sọ bí kan Yomi yóò fẹ́ múlẹ̀ wọ́n á mú kíní lẹ̀. ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní kí mú nǹkan lẹ̀ ẹ ti lọ sórí rédíò ẹ ti ní wọ́n ti ní kò ń ṣe àdúrà o wọ́n ní kò ń ṣe àdúrà o ẹ dẹ̀ tún ní kí mú fídíò yẹn lẹ̀ fún yín kí ni mo wọ̀n tẹ́ máa sọ lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn. wọ́n ti ní kò ṣàdúrà o gbogbo ohun tẹ́ sọ yẹn ó ti discourage you. So I'm going to be saying this. If you want to know anything about the content of, you have right to go to Panti. ẹ lọ sí Panti ó wà lọ wọn Panti. If you go there with your senior advocate, that is where you can follow it up. So thing happen. So thing is being sent to you. Can we know why that case has not been? Until I know what is going on around Baba Mohbad, certainly there is no way I really want. I just want to do my part, get out of this matter. Because oríṣiríṣi lè ọkọ̀ ń gbọ́ wọn kọ̀ máa send lórí wọn pé kí ni gbogbo rádaràdà tó gbé fún wọn ṣáwọn yẹn náà gbé fún bàbá Mohbad ni gbogbo etí Bukky Jesse yẹn ti kọ́ láti jọjọ́ ṣé kò sẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ sí bàbá Mohbad kí ni wọ́n ti fi ṣe gbogbo wọ́n bá ya Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n bá kíní kan spending sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n bá kíní kan sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ bèrè pé ṣé wọn kò fún wọn kí ni wọ́n ti fi ṣe àbí ṣé àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn àwọn náà ló máa lọ try case in court. The only person that can prosecute is the police or the Ministry of Justice. So it is time for everybody going into the new year. We should work above anything Lagos State command. Tababelo Party, this case, I've written a petition there, evidence are there. If I speak, if the senior advocate gets in touch, I'm willing to work with the senior advocates, but I must be sure whatever it is, if they write the embalming, that's what I'm saying. If the embalming stuff, handwriting is obvious. I wrote petition to the Lagos State House of Assembly. So anything Lagos State, okay, the IG is dealing with 36 Commissioner of Police. Several AIGs, DIG, OTG, CBT commissioner wa. Tó bá ti pàṣẹ, tó bá ti jẹ́ pé it's a federal crime. Tó jẹ́ pé federal police can investigate murder, homicide at any level. Tí wọ́n ní pé tó bá ti parí investigation, if they are not willing to try the case, they can give it to the state. And that is what I am saying now. So, if you understand what I'm saying, you will know clearly that, oh, this is key. Because I'm a happy new year, a whole year. All the host blog, everybody, they kill, they destroy this one, destroy that one. Because the major problem militating against the struggle are not. I want to one time. One no, don't send the Yasuala. but ohun tó jẹ́ olórí gbogbo ẹ̀ ni pé ọ̀dọ̀ wa ló gbọ́dọ̀ ti kọ́kọ́ jáde, àwa la gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ special clinic kan. Everybody is looking for, and at the end of the day tọ́bárí it's quite terrible mo ìjọba jẹ́ pé mo kọ́ báyìí pé thank you ẹ̀kú ìyànjọ́ o, torí ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀ lọ́ fi pè mí lọ sí command, ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀ tó jọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ wọn lọ́ fi gbé mi mo fi lọ sí pàǹtí. Mi ò gbowó lọ anybody, mo lọ bẹ̀ láti Abẹ́òkúta to Afro twice in a week. Ọmọ mi wà lọ́lùdé, mo tún rọ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ dání torí mi ní ẹni emergency ni, kò sí dání tí ma gbélẹ̀ fún. Mo gbé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ, ẹni bó ṣe ń sùn, he was sleeping. They can't, because going to the IG, I've said how they go. But we have to gather everything. So I'm going to appeal to anybody that wants to say, why are you not giving Baba Mohbad? Emio, I know they fear people like that too. You know, shame to anything, no. When I was doing about Baba Gisha's case, I was doing it, I was fighting against Lagos State government, not Iyabo Ojo or the princess. Princess it is sálọ ti pẹ́ láti November 2021 ló ti sálọ. Nígbà tó tiẹ̀ ti kọ́kọ́ rí pé nígbà tí Lagos State government kọ́kọ́ ń gbé case tó ń gbé prosecute tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú tó enter case wọn tó wá rí pé ó dà cross examination àti examination in chief tó rí pé òótọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jáde ló ti mọ̀ pé something is about to happen. So if Lagos State should put up 6 count charges against Baba Jesha, and as we speak, we're able to get him innocent out of the 6, 4. It's because most of you don't read. Simbi kokoti Baba Jesha ti bomo sun. At the appeal court, out of the 4 charges, they said, no, 2 of it out. Make it Okulan face the Lord Supreme. Because it's the truth. In talk pé on fight the case there, gbogbo òṣùròjọ́ lórí social media báyìí now. Me now ọ̀nà tó ń fi mí wọ́gi fẹ́ lẹ́yìn bóyá ara àwọn ìyàbọ̀ and all them mọ́ lára. Can't move money because that has always been my standard. I won't engage with anybody with money or anything. I will just fight genuinely and get out of the case. Gbogbo rẹ̀ sí nǹkan burúkú tó fẹ́ ṣe tó máa dọ́nà because mi ò ṣe torí anything. Mo bí bóyá ọ̀sà mi ni bóyá mo kọ̀ choose that one. I don't know what happened to me and I went because I was overwhelmed. Oh, look at army of people, fighters. Àṣé mo ń tọ́ra mi. Mo ṣe wà lose by everybody. It's very clear evidence. To forgive is very easy for me. That's one of my weakness. Mo ṣe my andawa mi because loyalty means a lot to me. Rẹ̀ mi ò tiẹ̀ gbèrú kéèsì yẹn láyé. Mi sọ pé Baba Jesha ṣe o ń tẹ́mọ̀ kó o tọ́ èèyàn tí mi ò Baba Jesha ò sínú fún mi rí mi ò sínú fún mi rí kò fún mi lówó rí kò ṣe kankan and I put my life and career mo face irú case yẹn Lagos State government ìjọba wọn bá Baba Jesha ṣe case èmi dúró nu court mo face DPP the only actor going back and forth ṣé Lagos State ò gbé mi lọ court ni they ambush me with oral application court contempt. Ṣé princess àti àwọn wèrè tọ́jọ́ tí làwọn ṣé wọ́n lọ competition fake against me ní zone 2 and I survived everything. I was away for 6 months in self-exile but kí n tó lè sọ pé mo yẹra to safety mo gba bẹ́ẹ̀lì Baba Jesha. I protested in Panti mo fire here and there all cylinders. I was in court, I got his bail ó jáde. I went to safety 6 months. I was away, but then continue. Me because you sit on social media, struggle. Very forced to Be reasonable going into New Year. If you are not adept, if you don't have the latent and the skill for fighting for justice, if it is just going to be talk, I want to condemn, I have seen an actor, let me condemn him, I want to look for his loophole, it's not going to take us to anywhere. It's not going to take anybody to anywhere. Because you're not going to, if you're not going to be doing that, you shout, talk on social media, and then you want to equate, and it don't physically could make any sense. So, could make any sense. Baba Mohbad needs to put his house in order. If he wants to win this case, he should abdicate anything power of attorney. If you think you will get justice for your son by saying, I am big man, justice, negotiate you can't be putting people's life at risk. You didn't ask me at any time. You didn't even call me up until now. So okay,
welcome back. As you can see, this matter, this issue is a serious one. It's a serious one. Yomi Fabiyi he is saying that he's not getting that support and the gbas, as it is called, the stones thrown at him. He is not comfortable with it. He said, look at me. I've given myself my time and effort into seeking justice for your son. Did you even ask about my son? You didn't even say, how is my son? When you met us, now referring to Mohbad's father, when you met us at the police station, when we came there, you didn't say, how is my son? You didn't even care about that. When I got back, none of you people bothered about my own son. Because he took his son down to the police station when Mohbad's younger brother, Adura, went to do what they call counter-petitioning, saying that Yomi Fabiyi is defaming his character and that the police should dig into the matter. The police have made it clear to Yomi Fabiyi and to everyone, and that is the thing about it. You know, this Mohbad's case is a very kind of terrible situation. That's what I'm going to call it. They are saying that, you know what? We are not going to join this case of someone taking someone's phone to send message to someone. We are not going to attach it, even though this is something that should be attached to justice for Mohbad. But because the police said they've done their own work and they have closed it, so it means that we are unwilling to open file or look into any lead on justice for Mohbad. That is what they are standing on. Like, this matter is gone. This matter is dead. We are not ready to investigate. The police have done their job. Let the coroner inquest continue with the dilly-dallying thing, question and answer that will not yield result. Imagine. Are you expecting that any of those people who came there will come and say the truth? But during cross-examination, I believe that certain things have been gathered. Loopholes, because none of those people who came there have their stories adding up. None of their stories are correlating. That's the thing that I'm trying to say here. None of their stories are correlating. What they gave as their official statement at the coroner inquest does not connect together. Question is this: who is lying and who is not lying? Well, Mohbad's father has promised. He said that this one, I have requested for the removal of stay of proceeding. This must continue. This must begin. I am the one, and no other person should cry more than the bereaved. I am the one whose son passed away. There is no crowd, no public, no NGO, no blog, no human, nobody that should or that can stand against what I want. And I think that's a superior argument. That's a superior argument because a foundation got the service of Bankole and Smith, claiming that whatever it is that is being done by Sanshitu, by one other lawyer that resides in the UK that has been kicked off from the justice, they felt that they needed to bring Sanshitu and the Bankole and Smith alongside each other. In fact, they came in there, but not officially. They were able to sit but they said, we want to be on this case officially. Well, it's a serious matter. So what this gentleman is saying is that lead should be pursued, but this time around, he wants to go to the Federal Capital Territory to pursue it. He said going through with the Lagos State Police, I mean, not just the whole of Lagos State, but with that particular section. In fact, we can as well say Lagos State anyway, because where they went to is the central, that should be, I think, the headquarters, if I'm correct. But at least that's where they have the CP, as he said. He said that's where I took this case to. But from the look of things, they have already sat down on it and they have already made it clear that they are not going to look into this with the view of getting justice for Mohbad. That this is a separate case. Impersonation. That's what they call it. Impersonation and falsifying, falsehood, or whatever. That's what they said. And Mohbad's father came out to say, you know what? My son, how can it be possible? Mohbad's father was backing Adura, saying Adura can never do such a thing. Is he a stupid person? Why will he do that? That I know who took the life of my brother and I want money. Please give me. That it doesn't add up. That it doesn't make sense to him. And that it cannot be Adura. That's what he said. That it cannot be Adura. That Adura cannot and will not and can never and is never the person. And people are angry. They said they should go and tell Mohbad's father not to say that. Not to repeat it. Let us be sincere. Let us be sincere. How is it that Adura is not privy to anything that happened to his brother? After all, they all got home together. Is it that Adura didn't get home with his brother? From the show, Adura went on to a club somewhere. They didn't come home. And later when he came home, he was making noodles. They say that's what they eat in that house. That there is no food they eat in that house. No healthy food. Only noodles. I don't even understand the kind of life Mohbad was even living. How can you have a girlfriend? It's not like it's lack of cash. And you don't have good food being cooked. All they eat is noodles and to make order. What kind of useless girlfriend is that? And what kind of life is even that one? They can't make proper food, no good soup, no nothing. They are just living life like people that should still be under their parents. That still needs to be tutored. Anyway, it is what it is. It's a lesson to every one of us. Yomi Fabiyi is throwing shade at Bukky Jesse because Bukky Jesse is one of those who had ridiculed him and the 3-second video and all of those things. Bukky Jesse is part of those people who ridiculed him, and he even has issues with Yeye Kudi also, who is all about accountability. Accountability for whatever it is that the public gives out. You have to tell us what you have done with it, or show to us. You know, stuffs are happening. So now Karima also with Yomi Fabiyi, they have issues. So where is Yomi Fabiyi going to get money, funds to process what he said he wants to process? Mobilization. He is still holding on to what he believes, but who is going to support him? This used to be the major platform where money will be donated ASAP. That's a platform where the grace to donate was. Yomi Fabiyi, as a person, as he is He doesn't have the grace of donation. That's what I've observed. He doesn't have the grace. And prior to this, 2 to 3, let's say 2, is it 1 or 2? Okay, I think 1 issue of money, automatically people felt like, no, don't let us give Yomi Fabiyi. And because those people who would have been the major convener of donation, they are against him. And they are saying it countless times that Yomi Fabiyi cannot be trusted because of that narration or that narrative. Because of that narrative, they have put out there, people are not comfortable to give out money towards anything. And one other platform that Yomi Fabiyi has gone to, and it seems they are on the same page, they are also, they are still skeptical. They are not really like, should we engage people to donate? It's a serious matter. So that grace for donation, I don't know, but we'll see what will happen in some couple of days. Let us see how it goes, because Yomi Fabiyi said he has written, we heard it, that he has written another petition again, and I don't know what he wants to do on this matter. What are your thoughts? Drop your comments. You've heard what he said. Drop your comments. See you guys in the next update.